Corrupted Hero is my favorite. Hello. Are you here for the control demon hunter? Probably gonna go really bad. Plus, you know, the cycle just changed, so you're very weak the first week. The first 2 weeks, you're very weak. And I always forget about that until you get smashed in battlegrounds. Yesterday I did BGs and I was like, why am I dying so fast? And then I realized, I was like, oh yeah, the cycle just changed. But then I opened a lengthy complaint about how those badges, or how that should not affect battlegrounds, like cross server. Like it should, everyone should be the same like playing field, other than deeds of valor, right? Like deeds of valor should be a thing, but that whole like, oh, the first 2 or 3 weeks, like you're really weak. Like that, I don't know, I don't think it should be that way. I think battlegrounds should be kind of like a even across the board. Yeah, so I just opened a complaint about it, but it's just weird that no one's complained about that really for as long. It's always been that way, right? And they recently put in that thing where immortals basically are the same strength as shadows, because immortals used to be even weaker the first like week, and now they're about the same strength as shadows the first week. But if you're facing someone on week 4, I think it's after week 3, you're at the max rank, shadow rank, so then you know you don't get one shot by everyone. They just need to get rid of that system. Like there's no point in that system. Like everyone should be able to get the same strength like the first couple of days. Like just make it, you know, your path of blood or whatever, or just get rid of the badges, not the badges, but just get rid of that system altogether. Like it's just, it's dumb. It makes me not want to do any battlegrounds for the first like 2-3 weeks. So we'll see what they do. We're gonna go to the next green, and then we'll mess around with sentries and knife traps. I mean, I could do that, but I'm not going to do that. Druid needs nerf too. Like I'm tired of freaking druids. And fume threat DH. Rope sentry though should be able to kill fume threat DH, because with confined trap and rope sentry, they should not be able to be as mobile. So technically we should be able to kill Fume Threat DH on this build. Technically. We'll see though. I don't know if it summons is back, but it's gonna be Rope Sentry and Clutching Nails Knife Trap plus Fallow Farm. So that's the build. You're seeing a lot less druids, surprisingly. What? I think people got bored of 4 druids on each side every game. I don't. You think so? You think that's it? Barb does a lot of damage though too. Because the issue with Battlegrounds isn't damage necessarily, it's control. And I tried to make a new PvE build with the new Sentry helm, and I just couldn't do it. It's the Fire Reindeer that gives you issues. You can't control that. Yeah, that thing. You can't control the stag either, man. So I don't know how well this control build's going to work, because everyone has some kind of immunity to CC. Maybe the Sentry Rope, if they're immune to CC and they run out of it, remember how it bugged out your skills where you couldn't use any of your abilities? So maybe that bug still exists. And yeah, we'll see. All right, let's try it out. Necro population increasing. Fume Thread population is increasing too. Everyone wants to play Fume Thread DH. What the? I think I already have a Fort Willpower one, yeah. Oh, I need to do Akiba's Ordeal. It just opened up. Let me just do that real fast. I think, in my opinion, I think Druid needs to be changed and Fume Thread DH needs to be changed. Necro I don't really have an issue with anymore. And what's wrong with Necro though? Okay, what's wrong with Necro? After Necro got changed, it's like less of an issue, I think, right? The fear thing was like the most frustrating thing. I think class restrictions should be better. I don't know. They need to do kind of maybe like Overwatch, where like, I don't know. I don't know what to do to fix, because we've been complaining about classes, the number of classes, like for a long time. It's not new, right? We've been complaining about classes and bouncing in BGs for a long time. It needs a longer cooldown on the explosion. The corpse explosion or whatever. Okay, why don't you guys open feedback things? I can't be the only one complaining to Blizzard all the time, okay? Because I have a bad reputation of just whining all the time to Blizzard. Like, it's not good. All right, it's not good. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna change something, I think. Change that. Oh yeah, I have this Baron's thing. I was thinking about changing that Failure's Urge. I don't really need these beneficial effects. So I was thinking about changing out 2 Urge, and I could go to like Urge and something else. But I don't have another Bracer. I have to craft something. It's okay. We can run with this and just see how it works. I think I sent a report for the escalating violence strafe issue. Good. So I don't think my damage, I need to do anything with damage. I think I just need to run more. And then do I want to run another Sentry? I think I do. Let me do plus Sentry. So 2 rope sentries. Let's try this. And then I need to run strafe for my offhand. Don't have strafe on any of my main hands. I guess I don't. Yeah, so this strafe. So I'm running Fallow Farm there. And then I think I will stay running Gladiator here. And then I may need to change escalating this to escalating violence, and instead of daring swing, I may need to run something else here. Okay. I made an objective observation as to why Necro is fine alone, but is a problem if you get 3 more. I got flamed and forms, but Necro fanboy said Necro is just okay. It needs fear back. No, I don't think so. No. But the reason why control is fine here is because I'm 5,000 res. Wait, why is this in here? Hold on a second. This needs to come out. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, technically this gem needs to come out. I don't know why that gem is in there. It's supposed to be 5,000. So my role on this build is to annoy everybody. Not to get damage, not to do damage. It literally, I'm just putting traps on the points, and that's it. That's it. And I can, oh, what charm am I running? Oh, not the best charm, but it's okay. Okay, let's see who who can kill anyone in here because I'm gonna drop 2 knife traps on both of these, and then I'm gonna save my rope for. Okay. Dude, no, dude. Gray is this player named Gray. He plays Wizards. He's running Invisible Meteor with Black Hole. Dude, that thing's annoying. I forgot what I'm doing. I forgot how to play this build. All right. Sorry, I like completely forgot how to play this build. Okay, so they can still daring swing out of rope sentry. That should not happen. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't happen, man. Like, okay, I think I need escalating violence, man. Like, daring swing is just too slow. Okay. Yeah, daring swing sucks. All right, I need to get off of daring swing. Escalating violence it is. Daring swing is just too slow. And I also don't like the range of this knife trap. It feels very small. No, but it's not. Daring swing should not get you out of rope sentry. That's really weird. Like, rope sentry, you're not supposed to be able to daring swing out of it. Like, you should be stunned, like, as you swing out of it. That's very, very odd. Like, I don't know why that is. Like, that shouldn't happen. Like, he just escaped out of it. Like, that should not happen. Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. You shouldn't be able to get... Yeah, you shouldn't be able to daring swing out of rope sentry. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Okay. I got pulled in somehow. No, watch. Watch. It doesn't... He Darren swings out of it. It's happened multiple times. Just look closer. Dude, I'm so rusty with summons though. It's terrible. What? Dude, summon sucks so much. Okay, I need escape. 100% need escape. And rope sentry does nothing. I don't think clutching nails even does anything either. All right, so we're gonna change up the essences, because clutching nails, the radius is too small. So let's fix that. Okay, so we're gonna run escalating violence and have to run escape for sure. For the pants though, this should... Okay, so forget this. Let's run the... No, where is it? We're gonna run the other one. Is it Faint Kiff? Yeah, this is the one that pulls everyone in. Yeah, Faint Kiff. It's got a bigger radius. Like when it procs, it has a bigger radius. Why is the screen not in portrait mode? It's not horizontally so we can see the full screen. It's super zoomed in. Are you watching the short version? Because your device is probably running the short version. Because like for like vertical phones, like if you're holding it vertically, it auto like changes. So it's probably your device, because the stream gets encoded two different ways. One for like landscape mode and one for portrait mode. So yeah, but I would double check your why can I not? There we go. Yeah, there's a vertical mode and there's a portrait mode. So make sure that you're in the right one. Right now I'm gonna run Faint Kiff. I tried clutching nails, but for some reason clutching nails didn't work very well. So now I'm gonna try running Faint Cliff. That one basically explodes with hooks and pulls everyone in. So this one works a little bit better, but all right, we'll see. We'll see how this works. This might be better or it might be worse. I kind of want to push spawn and just like drop night traps and stuff at their spawn and see what that does. But that's kind of what I want to try. Well, I'm lowering it because I'm messing around with builds. That's why, right? Oh, that's not good. Dude. This monk is annoying as crap, man. Yeah, but I have like 9,000 potency. So again, I'm messing around because I want to see what works and what doesn't work, right? This is all part of build development. To figure out what works and what doesn't work, right? So we know that Monk Shield of Zen is gonna immune, right? Barb also has immunity to CC, which also sucks. Yeah. Oops. Do I need to like go and help with offense here? Like, what's going on? Okay, well, they're gonna win now because I'm gonna die here, so guess I was the only one dying on the point. Okay. So I think damage is a problem right now. I think damage is definitely a problem. So if we look at let's look at let's kind of look at what we have going on. So 8,000 potency, right? This armor doesn't really do anything because I'm not pushing in. So maybe I should drop all that armor for armor pen. I think Crimson is very low value. Let's think about how do I get more. Let's see how we can get more damage here. So we can do well, we also have to remember that at the start of the split, bad habit for Apex. So damage increase, defense increase, it's at the very bottom, right? So anyone that's in week like 3+ are going to be way stronger than you. So we have to keep that in mind as well when we're trying to evaluate builds. I don't think this everlasting is probably not doing too much. So let's do a couple things here. Let's add in a roiling. A wolf heart. And a haunt coil. Let's add these in and see how this works. Yeah, I added a roiling for crit, so that should help. And wolf heart should also help. Dropping summons on top of everyone, so that also should help. Okay, so 7k. Oh, where is that bottled hope? Oh, it's right here. I need this bottled hope out of here. ink class. I don't have an extra one of those. All right, we can forget that. Okay, so 8k. Yeah, these urge pieces really aren't doing anything. Let me see. I might craft a piece of gear. Because if I run Banquet, I could run Banquet here. And I do have a Bracer. I could also do the rest set too. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. And then Baron. So I can do, okay, yeah, that's better. Let's do that. So Barons. Because these urge pieces really aren't doing anything. Okay, so I'm gonna run the rest set too. That'll add damage, which will help. And then I can run a different belt. I can run the new belt here in this slot. Right, so now we have still 2 Barons and we have 2 rest, which is exactly what we want. So let's try that. So dealing damage applies 35%. 4-piece grace. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Yeah, that feels. Oh yeah, and then we can run at the chain stance here if we're running Hone Coil. And then we also need to change this to the rune that's in here. To this rune. Okay, let's try this. You know what? I don't think Knife Trap actually does a whole lot here. So what else can we run in place of Knife Trap? I mean, Frost Trap maybe, right? Because that's a hard CC. Let's try dancing in place. You know, the other thing I was thinking about is I could run just basically summons and just run around really fast. Oh my, there's a juicer here. Because you could run Buzzard on the Wing. You could also run, yeah, and just be super fast and running around the entire time. All right. Whew, there's a juicer here. Okay. What other classes do you like? I don't really like any other classes. Who's everyone? Yeah, I don't know who that is. I think they're from East Coast or something. Because, like, I don't know who that is. I actually don't know. Okay. No, I'm dead. I'm dead here. Okay. I feel kind of slow though. That's the only problem with this build, is I feel very slow. 2-0 and 14. I mean, we won because we had a lot of tanks, but I don't know how I feel about. I feel like I move really slow, and that's not good, because if you're gonna run the rope sentry, you have to be able to move faster. So I think what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Let's like, I know why we won that game, because we had juicer tanks on the team. I don't know. Knife trap still doesn't feel that great. Yeah, I know, but here's the problem. I lose sentry or I lose summons duration, right? The other thing I could do is drop knife trap and just run shadow sight, because shadow sight gives me move speed, right? Nah, it's fine, I guess. We'll just keep going. I don't think knife trap feels that great. I need something else. Like, knife trap in this slot just feels really bad. 20% is not a lot. Yeah, I know. They should give us 40%. How come shadow sight doesn't give us 40% move speed, you know? You can go full summon. I am full summon. Sentry, knife trap, and straight summon. What do you mean? I am full summon already. Crazy. Okay. Okay. Fume Threat DH still annoying. Vengeance summon. in place of knife trap, you think? I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna feel. We just need like more damage or something for the like I'm CCing, but the problem is oh yeah, the barb's not CCable though. I had to use every cooldown I had just to kill that DH though. I don't know if I like that. I'm dead here. Wow. I guess I run chaps because and then say forget knife trap, but I don't know, knife trap is also helping me survive by dishing control out. But if I get caught like I did just there, I can get 100 to 0'd. Go help on defense here for a split second. Throwing ravens at me. Dead. Oh, we reached the checkpoint. Coming to DH for the win. Yeah, dude. Someone's DH is annoying. I think I can give up survivability or being annoying though, right? So with the knife trap and my damage basically comes from my summons, right? The Fallow Farm summons, the Grace procs, right? And the dots. I mean, I really only have Seeping Bile as my main dot, right? Blood Flow, Bleed. That's really the only dots that I have. I mean, maybe I don't need to run Grace. I could probably run something else in place of Grace. Let me see. What about the 4-piece? I could do maybe the 4-piece because I don't think this 4-piece Grace is doing that much because... Well, actually, it is doing it. It's doing a decent amount because... The summons is doing quite a bit. My strafe summons is this is proccing Grace. Actually, it's okay. I mean, I don't know if it actually would be better to run this or not. This basically gives me an execute. Whirling dot. I mean, roiling dot. Okay, roiling dot, blood flow dot, Grace. Seeping Bile dot. Right. That'll proc 5-piece Grace. Fallow Farm. Plus the strafe offhand. How about 2 shepherds? I don't think I have shepherds. Let me see. I have Windloff. I have no shepherd set. None. Like this is okay. Like right now it's okay. It's just okay. But like I could run Banquet, right? That'll give me some more dot, but I need to run more dots. And this is, we're not a dot resolve class, so Banquet doesn't really make a whole lot of sense in that slot. I was thinking about like maybe running a freeze set, but like I'd have to run Hobbling Deck, and then I had to run through people, right? I could also do that and just run around freezing everybody. We could do that. You guys want to you guys want to see that? You wouldn't run Sentry anymore. You'd basically run the 4-piece and Winter, and then you would run Hobbling Deck. So then when they run through your Caltrops, they freeze, right? As they move through the Caltrop, the next time they run through the next one, they'll get frozen. So, but the freeze is only 3 seconds. And then plus I'd have to like... And then we could get rid of the Sentry rope, right? Vengeance summon and the new essence that deals more damage further you are away. Huh. Maybe we could do that, and then we could also run some of the Vengeance stuff. Like I have a bunch of the Vengeance offhand stuff. Is it offhands, I think? Yeah, this one. Vengeance applies a mark. It's a hard job being selfless, but Keys has done it. Okay, well, if I feel like the rope is doing nothing, I'm gonna try running basically Hobbling Deck with Fallow Farms. I can run around dropping Caltrops everywhere, and then we'll try that. And then I'll run instead of Misery. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So Vengeance summon in place of... I feel like Knife Trap, like the okay, remember, this is a control build. So like I don't care necessarily about my damage. I need control. So either I run the free set and then I can drop this, or I can run the free set with all of this stuff because it's just a free set, right? So I can just run 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of the free set. I would have to drop one of the rope helm though for caltrops, and then instead of the yeah, okay, so I'd have to drop the rope helm. It's tricky because you have to run through people. Yeah, but they stay on the ground for a lot longer. So I'm thinking is like if I can drop caltrops all in front of their spawn and move fast, right? Like I should be able to harass and deny and be really annoying. Out of here. Yeah, it's tricky though because I have to put myself in melee range, right? But I need to move to drop caltrops too. So even there, I don't know if I would have been saved by. Also, Grace with the caltrops is actually pretty good because it's ground damage. All right, let's get rid of Sentry rope, and we'll run the caltrops, and we'll see how that works. It's like we can't capitalize. It's like we're not capitalizing on any of the CC that I put out. So at least with caltrops, I can be annoying and freeze everyone. We're gonna try that next, because this one is not working out so well. Oh yeah, and I forgot he was invis to... Yeah, okay. Do you have crit greens? What the heck is crit greens? What does that mean? No, I don't have Banquet. Banquet doesn't really make sense to run either. 9 to 41. Okay, at least we got compensation to that for that one. Okay, yeah, that I was gonna say that one was a little imbalanced. It felt like. Okay, let's try freeze, but with a modification to freeze. Let's try that. Okay, so we're here. We're gonna run best discretion, and we're gonna get rid of the rope helm, or maybe like daring swing or something. Right, so now we have escape and daring swing, and then what we can do is we can run 4-piece end winter instead. Right, and then and then we can run belt, right? I need the belt. All right, so we can run 4-piece end winter. Oh, you know what I need? I need an end winter neck. Oh crap! I don't have a end winter neck. Yeah, but that's a shoulder slot, and I lose a shoulder slot. I don't think I can give up that shoulder slot. One, two, three. Yeah, okay. I just need a different neck. I just craft a neck really fast. Okay, that's fine. I can craft a neck. It's not a big deal. Okay, and then because we're not running the rope helm anymore, we can hobbling deck, and we can run buzzard on the wing. Right, so now we can do this. So we can be super annoying. Look at that. And then, do we even need to run? Yeah, I still think we should run knife trap. Okay, let me craft a neck. And I don't really care if it's just like, if it's really bad. I just need, like, I'm not gonna keep crafting. Oh my, of course I get an exceptional item. Why wouldn't I get an exceptional item? Waste my exceptional enchant. Okay, So because I'm running around, I don't really think I'm gonna take any hits. Actually, maybe I will take. Maybe I will take a couple hits. So maybe we keep the armor up high just in case. Okay, so the only reason that we're running hobbling deck is just to try to freeze people. I kind of think we should run two-piece Grace though. I don't know. Let's just give it a shot. So knife trap, hobbling deck, and then most of the CC should come from the freeze. Oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work very well. You think I should drop all armor and just go for... Okay, I'll change all my gems out to potency and armor pen after this. I may need to run the one thing that increases my summon because I got rid of Unrelenting Fury in that slot. I may need to run... Yeah, okay. I might need to change something. It's okay, though. I don't see anyone freezing yet. Unstoppable. Okay. I'm tired of this druid meta, man. Yeah, this is actually worse. You know, yeah, I didn't think it could be worse, but it is worse. because we can't kill anyone. The problem is we just can't kill anybody. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think the freeze is actually working very well. Okay, so we know freeze is probably not gonna work on this build because for whatever reason the ground damage is not counting as a chill, or just everyone has too much. Yeah, see, the problem is they have like just run Spiteful Blood to counter Druid. What? How does that even make any sense? Spiteful Blood to counter Druid? Explain. I don't see how Spiteful Blood is going to counter Druid. New build, all damage. That's not the problem. The problem is they don't die. That's the problem. I don't care about their damage. I care that they never freaking die. They can literally just sit on the idol the entire time and not move and not die. What I want is basically like, I want a knife trap that the longer that they sit in the, like a poison knife trap, that the longer that they sit in the thing, it's a stacking damage. You know how basically there's the poison cloud when you AFK, and if you don't move out of that poison cloud, you stack and stack and stack, and then you die, right? I want a knife trap that basically spawns poison on the ground. That's what I want. So yeah, that's what I want. I want a knife trap that does that. Okay, so we're changing again. The burn knife trap does a... All right, so we can run Grace with that one, right? Control. Activate, right? We can run Grace with this. With the burn knife trap. Immolation trap. What? Where is it? This one. Let's see. How much damage does it do? 200,000. Okay, maybe that's the answer. 200,000? Yeah, but they're gonna be sitting in there for 4 seconds because they don't freaking move. Right? Okay. Hold on. So let's Okay, I got it. We're gonna run 4 Grace, four pieces of the new set, and we're gonna run Strafe, and we're gonna run the healing debuff. That's what we're gonna do. Puncta Obscura. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. So, what am I doing here? So, new set. New set. And then I need... No, not that. Bloody Reminder. I don't need Barons in this set. So let's put on this. And then I just need 1 more piece, right? Boots. I mean, both these are kind of bad, but I guess this is better. Okay, so we have 4 pieces of the new set. And then we have... I need 1... What am I missing here? 1... Oh. I need Grace... Oh, crap. I need Grace Bracers. Crap. What's this doing in here? I mean, alternatively... Nah, it's okay. Oh, that movement speed is horrendous, though. Yeah, but I still need... I don't have Banquet Bracers, right? My missing piece is Bracers. So I either need to craft Grace Bracers or Banquet Bracers, right? And I would probably just craft Grace Bracers instead. I'm just like taking a look at what I have for neck pieces for this build. It's basically what I have now is what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, we tried the rope trap earlier. It was okay. Okay, maybe we actually try that again. Maybe we try the rope sentry to keep them in place, and then put the burn trap on the ground to make sure that they stay in there for 4 seconds. Does that make more sense? Grace buffs the ground damage of this by 15%, so that's good. Sorry, I'm just like calculating. Where's that wolf heart? Okay, 8k potency should be viable. Okay, we're gonna try running. We're still gonna run the rope helm and summons, and I think just the burn trap from, I think that should help. Oh yeah, I don't have a pain clasp. I have one in my stash though. That's not powered, but all right. Okay. So here's my thought, okay? I kind of want to run. Do I bleed or not? Do I not bleed? That's the question. Do you think I'm gonna have enough damage? Let's just try it. I don't know. Okay, let's just try it. Okay, so offhand, Punk the Obscura. And then we're gonna run Spin the Wind with Pain Sower. Okay, Unrelenting Fury, and then we're gonna run Impale here. Actually, no, I don't have enough spots, man. Crap. Yeah. Okay, I can't do the healing debuff. Crap. Because I just don't have enough. Okay, that's okay. I don't have enough spots, but it's all right. So we're gonna go back to the summons one. Dang, I need one more. I need one more slot. Crap. All right, back to Watchers. Back to Fallow Farm. And then back to Hellbinder here. Back to Escalating Violence on this slot. Okay, so we have the Sentry. We need to put on Escalating Escape here. And then I need to craft Bracers too. I just need to craft Grace Bracers. Alright. And then we said we're gonna go all armor pen, right? And we said screw running armor. Okay. 6,800 armor, 9,600 armor pen, 8,000 potency, misery elixir with a pain clasp. This. Oh yeah, I need to take this out. And we're sitting at 8k res. I actually don't think this is doing much. I could put a Colossus engine in here, right? Does this increase skill damage? Which will buff my knife trap damage as well. Yeah, we're gonna try this drive-by. Movement speed. I need movement speed, man. %13% is not good. Okay. Before we do anything, I need to check for movement speed. I need more movement speed. Actually might have to run this instead of this because I just need move speed if I want to run Haunt Coil. Alternatively, I could drop Haunt Coil and just say screw it. But I think Haunt Coil is really good. Alright, so if I run this... What rings do I have with move speed on it? I have this. I could run these two rings, even though it's a red ring here. Who cares, right? I could run this and this. That'll give me 7%, and then I'll have enough move speed then. And then I can run... I still need to craft Grace, yeah. And then I could run this Grace belt and Grace gloves instead with move speed. I have to do it because I need the move speed. Crap. Move speed. Or like I said, I can say screw it and just not run Haunt Coil as well. Nah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I need the move speed. One, two, three. Okay. Craft those Grace braces and then I'm good to go. take it. You can drop Pain Clasp. For what? I need like... I have Bloodsoaked Jade in here. Like, what? Drop class for Mana Flux. Really? I don't even think I have a Mana Flux. Hold on a second. Mana Flux. Do I even have Mana Flux? I don't think I have a Mana Flux. Mana Flux. I don't think I have a Mana Flux. Oh, you're trolling? Okay, I was gonna say, like, I don't even think I have that. It's fine. We're gonna go like this. Okay, so the idea here is to, with 4 pieces of this, right? They should die, right? Oh. I need the offhands with the strafe. I need Bear Mace. I need something that... Man. I'm gonna call this Dev. Because we're working on a build. Oh my gosh, I need to change my Paragon too. Should I run Brawler here with the finishing touch? That'll help burst damage someone, right? Like a Druid below 20%. Or Gladiator. What do you guys think? Jar of honey in the big box. You know what? Everyone just needs to complain about Druid. Can we just all collectively start complaining about Druid? Like, I've been complaining about Druid almost since, like, I don't know. It's been like 2 months that I'm saying I think Druid's too strong. I think Druid's too strong. And I was with the Blood Knight. Like, Blood Knight's strong. Druid is strong. Alright, we need to change my... No, I'm using Druid right now. Listen. Be alright. Trust me, you'll be alright. They won't catch you, use Brawler. Oh. Okay, we'll use Brawler after this. Because finishing touch will help, right? Okay, how much damage does this knife trap do, though? 170,000 over 4 seconds. This is buffed by Grace, 15% on Grace. And then hopefully... Yeah, 15% on Grace. 35% here. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, they should die. They should die, right? If they don't die now, I don't know. I don't know what to say, dude. There's like, I don't know. I. Well. Okay, he went out. You know, he's back in there now, but okay. Okay, he walked back into my knife trap. I killed him because he walked back into the knife trap. Okay. The problem, okay, so right now, here's the issue. The issue is I can't stand on the point with this build. Because I just get deleted by like a fume threat DH really fast. And the DH just runs out of yeah, I don't think that should happen. I don't think that the DH should be able to get out of rope sentry though. Dead. They call you baby keys. I don't think anyone called you that. Try to be a little bit more constructive instead of calling something trash build. This got build development. Okay? And simply saying that is not constructive. Dude, I don't know. It's too slow. Like, the problem is the CC, right? Too many people can just get out of rope sentry. So like rope sentry, I don't know. It just doesn't feel okay. Like, yeah, it just doesn't feel okay. We need to do something besides rope sentry because it just, yeah, everyone's just immune to control too much. Too much immune to control. Druid has 3 CC breaks. You need to run the stun. Yeah, but dang it, dude. I mistimed. I mistimed that. Okay, so even if you run the Sentry stun offhand, it doesn't stun unless Sentry is destroyed, right? So explain how that works. Because it basically is a despawn, right? Not necessarily that someone kills it, right? Yeah, the issue, okay, the issue, listen, the issue remains of control. Immune to control. There's too much immune to control in the game to make any kind of control build work. So what else is there, right? If we look at like what's in the Demon Hunter kit, there's like nothing else in there, because Barb is immune to control. Fume Threat DH is immune during Daring Swing, right, with their iframe, so they can just Daring Swing out of a Sentry Rope. Yeah, but summons just doesn't do enough damage. It like summons just tickles, and that's the issue with summons. And like also this looks good on paper, but people they move out of it. It needs to be bigger or something. Sentry, yeah, but this is invis. Like you can't hit this. Rope Sentry is not targetable. You know that, right? Like Rope Sentry is untargetable. You can't target it. Yeah, this build doesn't work either. Just like, yeah, dude, there's nothing that I think is in the kit that can kill a druid, and that's a problem. If there's nothing in the kit that can kill a class, then clearly there's a problem, because you can't CC them. They get an iframe on their mangle, right? Because it's a dash. Punked Obscure does nothing, because you can't hit them most of the time. So you can't do healing debuff. You can't, yeah, immune to control. Yeah, I mean, really, the only thing that you can do is like, Mangle is an iframe though. Any dash is an iframe, right? Because that's why it says immune to damage and immune to control when they're in that sequence. Do you not see immune to damage above them and like immune to control? If it says immune to damage, that's usually because they're in their iframe. So there's 100% something during Druid's skill set that makes them immune to damage. It literally says immune to damage. It's not an iframe. Okay, so then what gives them their invulnerability frame? Because it clearly says immune to damage above their head. So if it's not that, what is it? They're not in wolf, they're in bear frame bear, and it definitely says immune to damage above their head. Like, let me... Do I really need to go and find a screenshot where it says immune to damage above the druid's head? While they're in bear form? Smoke screen and knife trap. You try smoke screen damage to burning enemies. What essence is that? Dashing through them with armor works somewhat, if you can hit them. Could be spiteful blood. No, it can't be, because I can tell you when I run Fan of Knives, I can't hit him at all. Like, nothing registers during that immune to damage. And Spiteful Blood gives you a red shield, and they definitely don't have a red shield. Like, do I really need to go and find a... Dude, you guys are killing me. Shield. Let me find a spot. I'm looking for it. You know what it is? Here, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess I know what it is. I think they get their pet cheat death, and then they pop their heal, which then makes it look like they're just immune to damage. I think that's what's happening. I think something procs their... That has to proc their pet cheat death, and then they pop their heal, and then they're back to like full life. And then that's why it says immune to damage. I think that's probably what's going on. So if there's nothing that you guys know of that's in it, then it's probably that, right? If using like logic, that would be the only thing that would make sense then. Okay, let me try this. Like, I know this build's not gonna work right now because I just don't have the defense. Okay, so this build is gonna be terrible because it's the start of the cycle. And I know this is gonna be awful. No, it's not Phoenix Ashes, guys. There's no shield on them. It's the Druid Shoulders Promise the Obscure. What do those do? Alright. Damage to players would be awesome. Or damage from players would be awesome. Alright. Okay, so 4, 8, 21. Okay, so I can get rid of that if I wanted to. But I could also just get rid of that too. But then I'm missing skill cooldown reduction on that one. Skill cooldown reduction. Try to get skill cooldown reduction on that ring. Would be really nice. Okay, so move speed should still be at 20. Good. Alright. You know what? After all of this, I'm just gonna say Druid needs nerfed. I'm saying it now. Druid just needs nerfed. Like it's ridiculous at this point. They need to go. Like they just need to go. I'm gonna start complaining every single day. Because that's probably what it's gonna take to get it changed. Is just me complaining every single day. I'm gonna be like another day and another day goes by with no druid nerf. That's what I'm gonna say. I gotta come up with something clever though. Something more clever. Yeah, it's like that saying another day, another dollar. It's like another day without druid nerf or something like that, you know? You're not talking to a wall. I'm reading everything. Like we're not talking about druid anymore. The essences. Did you see that Reddit post? Which Reddit post? I mean, two people have said it's the Druid Shoulders Promise the Obscure, right? So Promise the Obscure, but what does that do? You don't have to do it yourself. Ask the Necro community. Listen to them. So is Druid the new meta? Post it in your Discord. Oh, you posted in? Alright, let me see. What's this? Oh, this? Guess the meta? Yeah, I saw this. Yeah. I saw it. Dude, everyone keeps linking. Okay, look, guys, listen to this. So everyone keeps linking to me that this is supposed to be 16% by default. Everyone keeps linking the pass note to me, saying that Shadow and Mortal Rank bonuses would now be normalized to 16% defense during battlegrounds and convoy matches. Is this true? Because I feel like at the start of the cycle, this is not true. Like, these don't go to 16%. Or am I trolling? Am I trolling? Is anyone on a different server? Can you go into BG and tell me whether this goes to 16%? Like, if you're on week 5 in Battlegrounds, can you open... When you go into Battlegrounds, can you open your stat sheet and tell me if it says 16%? Thank you. I figured somebody was already in BG, you know? That's why I was saying that. All right, so these stats, if the patch is correct, these stats should go to 16%. I just saw it drop to 0%. Let's see what it says when we enter. It should be 16% for both, right? Plus deeds. Oh, does deeds affect it? Let me see. So it is 16%, but what about this one? What about the damage increase? What's everyone's damage increase? If you're on like week 5, what's your damage increase? Why do I feel like I'm just getting destroyed though? Like when I feel like I'm getting one shot by a barb or a druid. %. So it is normal. So it is. Everyone gets 52 and 16. Okay. So why do I feel like I'm just dying instantly when I push in? Yeah, I just changed rain too. I need someone that hasn't changed rain. Like, what just hit me there that I almost died? Yes, I know. I need someone who hasn't changed reign. Who is on week 5 or 6? I repeat the same thing. Who is on week 5 or 6? I want to know if someone is on week 5 or 6. You remember it being... So, you're also not on week 5 or 6, right? Is that just to be clear? Dude, like, what just killed me there, man? Because I suck at fumes or at DH. That's really the answer. It's like, I feel like I do no damage ever. Dude. How is this guy just pushing this down here, man? Like, this Necro is literally just sitting there. Dude, my team is absolutely horrendous. I have to go and try and push this, because if we don't, we're gonna lose. My team is just horrendous, man. My only chance is just to push this, but they're all gonna triple stack. Like, put everyone on the thing. I don't know if we can do this, man. A minute to go. And my team can't even stop this guy from pushing right now. Like, I don't know. Is that a Juggernaut proc that he just got? Because he just healed to, like, full. Dude, Druid's got two really annoying builds. One, the Fire Tornado stack that you infinitely immune to control. But I shouldn't say infinitely. Well, yeah, pretty much infinitely immune to control. And then there's Bear Druid who can't die. This Druid is just so good, man. Okay, so then the answer is, if it's not the cycle badges, something is going on where I feel like I'm getting hit by a truck. Like, I'm getting hit so hard. Maybe it's my reforges. No, damage taken from players. I have all the right reforges. So it's something else is hitting me very hard. Bananize with 4 and winter. How does that work? With frigid blast. So then are you filling... Wait. But everyone's immune. So the issue with control build. So I was running control build earlier. And everyone is immune to control. Right? And if everyone's immune to control, that makes it very difficult. It just makes it very difficult. Okay, so I stand corrected on I mean, no, that game there was no dots. It's like Druid hits. Okay, Werebear hits me really hard, Barb hits me really hard, and of course, you know, Fume Thread DH hits really hard too. But I basically can get 100 to 0'd when I don't think I should be getting 100 to 0'd. Maybe I should turn on... I'm actually going to turn on... I'm going to turn on damage numbers because I want to see something. Because something's hitting me really hard and I don't know what it is. Alright, we're going to turn on damage numbers. I never usually have damage numbers on. Oh, no, it's not. There's not a wizard hitting me. It's usually when I'm like facing a druid or barb, where I get smacked really hard, and I'm like, what just hit me? So this will help turning this on. Druid, barb, and fume third. I know. That's literally what I just said. Guys, I'm gonna rage. I am going to rage here in a second. I literally just said that. Druid, barb, and fume third DH. God. I'm gonna smack all of you. All of you. Gonna make me rage. You know what I think happened? Here's what I actually think happened. I think that anyone that's immune to control, the knockback shot no longer procs. It could be the new set. Yeah, it could be the new set too that's chunking me down. Class changing is not the issue. Trust me, like, I shouldn't say trust me, but when I have conversations with the devs, like, during events, I'll have some private conversations with them. And one of the things that they say is basically, I'm not going to say exactly what they said, but basically they don't like the whole let's just class change to whatever is broken. So they actually don't like that. They also acknowledge that it takes too long for balance changes, which then drives people to class change to whatever is broken. But they actually don't like people that just class change because it doesn't help fix the problem with balance changes. But that's my biggest complaint as well. Is like, well, you need to get faster at balance changes then, and then people won't class change. So yeah, that's kind of like the sentiment. And you know, I don't really like class changing anyways because I don't have time to farm everything. I didn't even have perfect gear for Demon Hunter, right? So I don't know how people class change so much, and unless like they pilot their account or something like that. But like I don't have perfect gear on my character, and it's like, well, if I don't have perfect gear on my character, how am I gonna have time to class change, you know? I actually think there's a couple different problems. So I think the new set is part of the issue, right? Because the new set just does so much damage. I think that's partly the problem. And we'll see what happens with the set, right? We don't know. Jesus, got run down. He caught me mid-air? No way. I can't believe that druid caught me mid-air. That's crazy, man. Oh, thanks to a Juggernaut proc. Yeah, get run down by a druid. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I was complaining about I was saying like, oh, I think like the damage isn't normalized or something, because I feel like I'm just getting destroyed the first couple of weeks. Dude, I swear, I'm telling you, the way the game feels, the first week, call me crazy, but I'm telling you, I feel the damage. I know what the stat sheet says, because we just validated that the stat sheet says 16 and 52. But I'm telling you, it feels like it just says that. Does that make sense? It feels like it just says that, and it doesn't actually mean that, because I get destroyed the first couple of weeks in the rain. Go watch the stream from Sunday, right? I didn't take that much damage, but look at how much damage I'm taking tonight, right? And it could be that everyone has better gear now too. It could be that, you know, everyone's using a new set. Like, I don't know. Go inspect the Bambi. I don't even remember who it was. If it's blue, I think blue is on my server, right? Maybe I can look. Blue runs that build. Let me see. Yeah, blue runs this build. Seed of Life. Circle Life now grants nearby allies regenerative seed that continuously heals. Stag Chark also increases your primal power generation by 30%. Stag Charge now causes you to sprint forward, which you lost control, knockback damage, and knocking back enemies you hit. Yeah, this is good. These two are really good. And then, yeah, Circle Life 4 out of 4. Healing is increased by 20% on targets below 50%. Yeah, it's crazy good. Raven Storm now conjures a storm of ravens that follow you, continuously consuming primal power to gradually increase his damage. Okay. Stag Charge, reduced damage taken while transformed. That's why they... Okay. So they take less damage while they're running at you in Stag. Okay. I knew this was gonna be a good thing to have on the my dev video. Faded Trail. Wow, he's got a yeah. Fire Tornado generates additional 1 per power per enemy hit, so that way he can stay transformed longer. And Raven Swarm deals 20% damage. It's a pretty good build. Pretty good build. Yeah, so he's got 10,000 armor, 5,100 armor penetration. And then pretty much the normal stuff, right? Stacking. Everyone just stacks armor and resistance. 10k. Yeah. There are gems that gives you shields. Yes, that's true. I mean, I could run a Frozen Heart in here, right? Let's see, it could be a combination of both the new set and the new 5-star gem, especially at the rank 5 when the Bramble shadow enemy's armor, increasing the damage. How much is forgot how much it was. %. Yes, but this is very short, right? So this is about a second with resistance. You get basically for a second. Maybe it's the Raven that... I mean, so this is the Stag, the Fire Stag build. I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? What do you guys call this build? The Fire Stag build? The fire tornado stag build. I don't know. I just call it like the stag build. It's very hard to stack though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I think on a druid faded trail it makes sense, but I don't think outside of a druid it doesn't make much sense. To me, I don't think it makes much sense outside of a druid. That Bambi build can't do anything. I mean, is that what we call it? The Bambi build? Funny. Yeah, man. George is just so good. They should have nerfed Druid. The last time I complained about when I was complaining about Blood Knight, they should have nerfed Druid at the same time. I don't know why they didn't. The running gazelle. We need a name. We gotta come up with a name for that build because that build is freaking ridiculous. Bear build is better in my opinion. I mean, it just looks cool. In dungeons, I know a lot of them run that stag build and like they run really fast. They can make it to the end pretty fast. But yeah, I don't know. So build development. Oh, someone asked earlier about PvE. Yeah, we did a little bit of PvE in the beginning of the stream. And then we did some build development, which absolutely failed. Like it was terrible. You can go back and watch the video. The build development tonight was not good. I mean, we learned a lot of stuff, right? We learned a lot, and it's just too much immune to control, which I guess is better than what it used to be, because remember how it used to be, like, especially with the ancestral weapon stun, that you could stun someone for 5 seconds and then you could basically kill them. So the days of immune to control, or the days of being able to just CC people, is kind of over. And now, like, CCing is just, it just doesn't make any sense. We learned trap is not good. Yeah, I mean, we learned trap is not good. We learned Fallow Farm is still not good. Rope Sentry, people can just is immune to control, so they can get out of it. Like, knife trap is not good. It's just, man. Also, I tried to run frozen people. That also isn't good. Oh, I ran Shikar Strafe the other day in Battlegrounds. If Selenon is here, hold no, he was against me. Selenon was on the other side, and he was running Spin to win, and I was running Shikar Strafe. Nothing beats 5 Necro Chain Sphere an entire team forever. Yeah, but that was ridiculous. So I'm glad they introduced some form of like diminishing returns, and now we have like the unstoppable, right? Just like wow, sort of like Diablo 4 unstoppable, but yeah, but now it's like you also have immune to control. Everyone's like immune to control anyway, so yeah, I don't know. Control is just kind of dead. But we have damage numbers turned on now, so at least I can see what hits me. I wish there was a detailed combat log so I could see kind of like what actually is hitting me. No, dude, that heal. I'm getting hit with those ravens. Well, pushing uncontested. It's probably Druid. Thank gosh for Maul, man. If Maul wasn't there, I would have been in trouble. Would have been nice for that COL just a split second sooner, sir. And whoever 2 is not could have gone here to the thing, but he didn't for some reason because he was scared, I guess. Not sure what that was. Almost got sucked in. Under the no, I was in full life. Teams you're playing against top tier players, so matching is based on your skill level. I mean, it's supposed to be, right? Supposed to be. Yeah, so I mean, I still think, okay, it's a little bit of a bias just because I'm the most comfortable playing this build. And I think, don't get me wrong, I think Fume Thread is okay, but just not against a Druid. Bear Druid, just the Fume Thread DHs just can't kill. At least Fan of Knives can dish out some damage. I just think Druid needs to be nerfed slightly. Either their damage reduction, their heal, or like something needs to change just a little bit because they can just survive way too long. I actually think idle walk speed, that should be one thing. Idle walk speed. 2, there should not be that many druids on one side. 3, I think druids also should just be nerfed slightly. And 4, I think Fume Thread DH should be slightly nerfed too. I think what they should do is limit the number of chakrams that can happen per second. Just like every other thing that's limited in the Demon Hunter toolkit. Like if you look, like this says, you know, I mean, this is a bad example. Like what it says, like this effect cannot occur more than once every 0.7 seconds or something like that. Oh, the new shoulders, the shoulders, right? Yeah, cannot happen more than once every 0.2 seconds. So all I think what they should have did, they should have left Chaps of the Acrobat the way that it should have been. Like they can leave it indefinitely getting you out of CC, that's fine, because getting Demon Hunter getting out of CC is not the problem. It was Fume Thread DH like being able to indefinitely get out of CC and do damage at the same time. All they need to do is just change Fume Thread DH, put a limit on the essence that this effect cannot occur more than once every 0.5 seconds or something like that. That way they can't just indefinitely dash, right? That's the issue. So that's the issue. It wasn't Chaps of the Acrobat. They should increase the Circle of Life cooldown. Yeah, maybe. Or the damage reduction. I think the damage reduction is just two things. The damage reduction is too much. I think also, and that heal is just crazy. So yeah, I think those two things. And I think they need to fix and put a limit on Fume Thread DH, the number of chakrams and smoke bomb grenades that can be launched per second. Change that, and then make Chaps the Acrobat from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. And I also didn't think that their damage should be buffed. Because if they catch you out of position, you're dead. Oh my. This going on? Some guy just chilling back there. Go left here and help. Oh. Oh, he turned back around. That was gutsy. That Fume Thread DH is probably still here. Ah, he left. Getting chased. Damage reduction is 33%. I mean, even it's still like a 33% damage reduction is pretty good, right? Crazy, he died for that. I forgot Divvy's a barb. I thought he was a druid. I was like, oh, he's dead. Nice wind walk there. That was actually good. That was clutch wind walk. I'm gonna go right here and help. Wow, we all just got run down there. Like, all of us. They're all on one side, too. Okay, that was a mistake. Let's stay on the left. Dude, no way I just got stuck in that one pixel. He's chasing? He's gonna chase. Yeah, I think, yeah, they need to change Fume Thread DH just slightly, man. Just limit the number of chakrams and smoke screens that can come out per second. That'll fix them. And then Druid just needs to be slightly changed as well. Dude, how didn't you die? Yeah, but that doesn't do anything. Like, that, the weaken doesn't really do that much. It's not that big of a deal. I was burning and I still died. Why is there a lag from respawning there? I don't know why there's that lag. Like, you press resurrect once and then you have to press it again. Very odd. Well, we got it. Close. I was close. I mean, defense was also suggested a change. So, like, if you guys have not seen... Okay, if you have not seen the thread... Let me find the thread and I'll post it. The new community manager... Jedi, aka Chris, has put a thread in the Diablo Discord. So if you haven't seen the suggestions, I have to find his post somewhere. You can just find it in DI General and then just search for his name. And then you can find the thread. Basically, he's asking for kind of like the love and the hate. Like, that's what he's asking for. Make sure you put feedback in there because he's getting, you know, feedback, collecting feedback. What's the idea behind these similar names? ICU, Chaos, etc. ICU I know, but I don't know anything about Chaos or Air and then the other ones. Like I don't know. But ICU is from like TKO. Like I don't know what that is. I have no idea. All right, this is the last one. Last game for me. Last game. Intensive care unit. Ow. I don't know what this is right here, but we should push out and... It doesn't really matter. That guy is not... No sense in chasing. I don't know why there's that lag. When did that happen? When did they mess that up, man? Like, did they mess that up? I feel like they messed that up. I don't feel like that lag was there before. And now there's that lag when you respawn. Very, very odd. Jesus. The amount of just AoE. Cool. I have 3 people chasing me. All the way back to spawn. Go, 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 go. Nice. I don't know. I think they might have made a mistake chasing me. You're playing against my boy. Yeah, no, he's good. He wind walks my fan and eyes all the time. It's very annoying. And every time that happens, I'm like, son of a... Okay, that was last game. So next stream will be probably Friday, and if not Friday, it'll be Sunday. Yeah, that was bad. I played a lot of different builds tonight, and you know, I tried Frozen People, but then tonight was I was trying Sentry and Night Trap and Summons, and it's just not good. In the current meta, with everyone being immune to CC, control was kind of just dead. So Yeah, I mean, you just really need to do damage, and if you can't do damage, you need to be able to soak damage. Like Druid Bear can soak damage. So yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna go eat, and I should be on Friday. More than likely, I'll be on Friday. But if not Friday, it'll be Sunday. Hope everyone has a great New Year's Eve. Make sure if you do go out and party, that not only do you watch out for yourself, but watch out for others. Be careful on the road, because you know there's a lot of people that probably are driving that shouldn't be driving. So just because you're okay, just make sure you stay vigilant, and make sure that you watch out for other people on the road too, because you never know what can happen. And if you're in SoCal, it's gonna be raining again, so take extra caution. Yeah, so everyone have a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and yeah, Rage Frog. And I gotta set this up again, and blah blah blah. All right, hold on a second. That's not how you spell his name, so let me make sure I spell it right. You're missing the A. It's Myrisae. I know how to spell his name. Cause yeah. Yeah, how you can't even get his thing right. All right, so anyways, thanks everyone for staying by, and 5 viewers. All right, send 5 viewers. No one really watches on Twitch anyways, but I'm gonna send 5 viewers over to this Temper stream. Who likes to win walk my abilities is very annoying. So I'm gonna send you over there on Twitch. Everyone on YouTube, I'll see you guys on Friday or Sunday. Join the Discord. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Thank you. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.